Hello, my name is Rhonda and I'm the owner of Secret Agent Travel. Today we are going to talk about the 5 reasons that you need to be using a travel agent in 2020 and beyond. By the end of this video, hopefully you will be comfortable leaving your next vacation plans to a professional. Before we get started, be sure and like this video and ding the bell to get notifications when we load new content. And be sure and stick around because there's a bonus reason at the end. And I'll tell you, I'm going to save the best for last. The 6th reason why you need to use a travel agent this year. Okay, so the first reason that you should be using a travel agent, it saves you money. All right, so anybody can go to Expedia and book their next vacation, but as a travel agent, I have access to sites and vendors that you've probably never even heard of. I have access to packages and discounts, and I can create group space and add you to it and get you that discounted rate. There are all kinds of things that I can do as a travel agent to help save you money. Another reason, or way rather, that travel agents can save you money is by, I kind of mentioned this a little bit, by having these package discounts, by putting everything together, your resort or your cruise ship, your airfare, your ground transfers, and some of these excursions and other options. Companies will give us discounts and you can save money by packaging everything else together. Not only that, but you'll actually save money when you're on vacation by pre-planning things. When you're not sitting in your resort room or your hotel room and saying, what are we going to do today? And you know exactly what you're going to do because you've prepaid for it. You're going to save money as opposed to just going out and paying the last minute rate or trying to figure out what are we going to do and then just paying more. Okay, so in addition to these package discounts, travel agents can create groups and they can also find existing groups to sort of stick you in. And by doing that, you can get a better rate. Unless you want to go out and get 10 of your best friends and their spouse and put together a group of your own, your travel agent can help in a lot of cases. This is particularly true if you already have a small group. So let's say, for example, you and 3 of your best friends and all of their spouses and all their kids, you want to go on vacation together. Okay, well that's 4 rooms. You typically need at least 5, sometimes 10 to qualify as a group. If you work with a travel agent, they can go ahead and create a group based on those 4 rooms, and then they can go out and find other people to fill those rooms as the group. You don't have to vacation with them. You don't ever even have to see them or know that they are there, but you get the benefit of the group space. And the last reason where travel agents save you money is they're free. Did you hear that? Travel agents are free. We make our money by getting paid commissions by the people you travel with. So if you go on a cruise with Royal Caribbean, they pay me. You don't pay me. So the only time you would ever really see fees with a travel agent is in a few rare circumstances. Sometimes you might have document fees if something needs to be printed in an emergency or it needs to be shipped to you overnight. You might see some sort of document and postage fees. Sometimes if you work with a travel agent that is not very familiar with the area you want to go, they may charge you a research fee. Now, I promise you, if your travel agent charges you a research fee, that is because they are taking time to go learn about a new property, a new place. They are doing the work for you. And a lot of times, not in every case, but a lot of times, and certainly with Secret Agent Travel, if there is a research fee involved, often all or a part of it can be applied to your trip when you book with your travel agent. The second reason to work with a travel agent is because travel agents will save you time. All right, so in the last point, I talked a little bit about research. Most people take hours and hours and hours to research a vacation. Unless you're going back someplace that you have been before, chances are you don't know much, if anything, about the country or resort or even just state that you're going to. Travel agents have either been there and done that, or they have gone through extensive training. They've already conducted extensive research. They know where to start. They know how to get you that perfect vacation. Your travel agent is going to save you time anytime you need to contact a vendor. If something comes up with your air reservation, with your hotel, your resort, your cruise, your travel agent will call that vendor. You have one single point of contact. Your travel agent is going to save you minutes, hours, maybe even days on hold. Many of these travel companies are very busy given the things that happened earlier this year. If I just gave too much away and you think you know what the sixth bonus reason is, comment below and tell me I know the sixth reason. So your travel agent is going to save you time on the phone. Not only will they do this for you and let you go about your day, but sometimes we even have different phone numbers, direct access. We have sales managers that we can contact, other people that can help us solve your problems or get to the bottom of whatever it is that you need to have done. The third reason to work with a travel agent is traveling can be complicated. Planning your travel is even more complicated. So I mentioned this a little bit also with the last point, but travel agents are professionals. They do it better. Okay, a little story. I'm going to digress here for just a moment. I have been dyeing my hair for 25 years. I consider myself to be pretty good at it. But 4 weeks into the pandemic, I went a little crazy, well, stir crazy anyway, and took a pair of scissors to my hair and gave myself a rather unfortunate haircut. At that point, I kind of decided that, well, since my hair is already ruined, let's dye it pink. Well, even with 25 years of experience, my hair is actually 3 different colors. It is blonde, it is pink, and it is orange. Okay, can I color my hair? Sure. But could a professional do it better? Absolutely. Same thing goes with travel. Can you book your own travel? I'm sure you can, and you might do a very good job of it. But a professional is going to do better because that's what they do. So on that note of professional, and that's what they do, your travel agent can also help you plan those larger groups. They're equipped to handle destination weddings, your large multi-generation family reunion, or even some of those smaller groups, like I mentioned before, to help you get a better deal for the 4 families that are traveling by letting your travel agent find that 5th, 6th, 7th, whatever you need set of people to fill that last room to get you those group rates. All right, so and one other aspect of planning travel that is particularly complicated is when you're traveling with children and you need to figure out, is this resort kids allowed or is it kid friendly? Okay, so here's a really great example of that one. Oceania Cruise Lines, they allow kids. Kids are welcome to sail with them, but they have no activities or amenities for those children. So unless you are talking about an older child or a particularly well-behaved child, you go on an Oceania cruise, they might be particularly bored. There may be very few other children for them to play with, and there certainly are not going to be any structured activities or kids clubs. Now, if you look at Royal Caribbean, they are very kid-friendly. They have kid clubs, they have really fun, neat activities on ship, and it varies, of course, from ship to ship, that cater to children and families. Your travel agent is going to help you navigate this. Because remember, when you're traveling with children, just because children are welcome at the resort doesn't mean that they want to be there or that they're going to be comfortable. The 4th reason to work with a travel agent is a travel agent works for you. Okay, so you can go to Expedia and book your own vacation, You absolutely can. But who are they working for? Not for you. They're working for themselves. As a travel agent, I get paid by the cruise line, the resort, the airline. I am out to serve you, because when you are happy, you tell your friends and they come to me. And that is how I stay in business, by making sure that my clients are happy, that they love their vacations, that they go where they want. If you book with Expedia, there is no one there to look after you. You get an 800 number. You're going to be directed to somebody who may or may not speak English, who doesn't care about you, who has no financial interest in making sure that you are happy. Travel agents will have your back. When you're on vacation and the air conditioning doesn't work in your hotel room and management seems to be doing nothing about it, who are you going to call if you've booked your vacation through Expedia? No one. But if you booked with a travel agent, you have somebody to call. They might not be able to help you from the other country, but they might. They might know people at that hotel. They may have connections. And even if they don't know people and they don't have connections, there's an excellent chance that they will sit on the phone and try and get this made right so you can continue with your vacation. If your luggage gets lost, call your travel agent. They'll get to work tracking that down so that you can focus on having a great time on vacation. No matter what, when you work with a travel agent, you have a single point of contact, somebody to call when the good, the bad, or the ugly happens. The fifth reason to use a travel agent is really straightforward and simple. Most travel agents are small business owners, so when you support us, you're supporting our families, our communities. Okay, and the sixth and final reason why you should book with a travel agent in 2020, I bet you guessed it. Yep, that is the novel coronavirus known as COVID-19. Lots of countries still have pretty intense travel restrictions. The requirements vary from country to country. Sometimes there's even different rules and regulations set forth by the states when you do travel and you come home. So when you book your own vacation, you can go out and you can learn about these different rules and regulations. Or when you book with a travel agent, they will do it for you. They will keep on top of what are the rules in Jamaica, Mexico, the Dominican Republic, and they will keep you notified. Your travel agent will stay on top of all of those rules and regulations and let you know what's going on so that it's not a surprise 3 days before you're leaving for vacation that you need to have a blood drawn for a COVID test. Your travel agent will know about this and will be able to let you know with enough advance notice to get it done. Do you want to have to do that yourself? I know I wouldn't. Let me take care of it for you. Thank you so much for making it to the end. Be sure and like this video and ding the bell so that you can be notified of future content. Thank you and have a great day. I look forward to helping you plan your next vacation.